Hey guys, it's Burgers here, and today we're going to talk about Danfel, one of the new heroes presented in Call of Dragons. And as we know, infantry is something that is a must-have these days. If you want to win the war, you need an infantry. So I'm going to talk about the Danfel pairing. Now, most of the times, the best synergy, as we can see back in the days, is always the new hero. The new two heroes have the best synergy. Syndrian Frygar, Margaret Zeta, Bertrand Toher. You get the idea. Just the new heroes get better synergy, but this time I think things are a little more different, especially with these two new heroes. I think the game little changed a little. Let's say it like this. So I'm going to just start over the Danfel and maybe just short overview of the skills. Maybe watch my video that I go a little more in deep about the Danfel. Maybe you don't and you're not familiar with the skills. First skill is getting some shield. Also do skill damage factor, which is 1.6. That's huge amount of damage. We have to mention that. The second one is when in the field, the Legion and friendly Legion behind get mercy for 3 seconds every 10 seconds. Now this mercy is reduce range damage taken by 20%. Now we already have this 40% if you get 8 stacks from the infantry by the troop. Right now the hero is going to even more increase this reduction of the damage. So I'm going to even share with you what I think Danfel is built for, and it's not built for the range units. And after this, all infantry legion, blah blah blah, and this spell is a little more interesting. That is reducing the damage, and damage taken bonus is increased by 20%. But yeah, still, this hero is a single target. Now I'm going to go over McGraw in different video, just pairing there. But first thing that I notice is this hero is a single target, provide a shield, provide range reduction, and in same time is increasing the damage of the legion that get hit by his rage skill. Of course, the awakening is when dealing damage to the legion affected with Halfling Fury at 1 second to the duration of the blah blah blah. So this effect can be triggered every 2 seconds. But affected when dealing damage over somebody affected with this is just going to basically increase even the timer of this damage taken reduction. Maybe this is the most important thing here. But with who we can pair this bad boy? Now the first suggestion is going to be McGraw. McGraw is doing, maybe I'm going to also show you McGraw. McGraw is doing damage to couple legions. We have to mention that for 3 seconds, also inflicting some debuffs. Skill damage factor 450 and HP reduction can go to 30%. Now some people are going to wow, blah blah blah, but Nika is having the same HP reduction, which is crazy. And you can go over the rest of the skills of this bad boy. This is very aggressive infantry. It's even more aggressive from the Goresh that most of the people think that was this is the most aggressive hero. No, right now it's going to be Magro. And since we already have Danfel, a hero that does skill damage, also give you decent survivability, having aggressive hero in his legion is going to build this great synergy of tons of damage and at the same time survivability. So the first option is of course the two new heroes get it together is going to be great synergy. It's not something uncommon in Call of Dragons. I already mentioned that most likely the two new heroes is built to be together. So the first option for pairing on the Danfel is going to be Magro. Now the second option where you can pair Danfel is going to be with Nika. Where is Nika? My poor Nika. I didn't even level up her. This thing is level 5. I didn't even start up this hero because at some point I just decide I'm not going to invest in these heroes. I have Goresh and Skogo, and boy oh boy, Goresh and Skogo, I make them like 5-1-1. Is not a big, how to say it. Where is Skogo? Yeah, I make them 5-1-1. just because I was waiting for the new infantry heroes to see are they going to be best from the Gorish and Skogo. And even though that 80% from the people was on this opinion that Gorish and Skogo is still going to be a top performer infantry on the battlefield, I have this little hope in me that maybe they're going to outperform. But anyway, the second option for Danfel is going to be Nika. The reason is the skill damage here we have 1.5. You can choose which one is going to be your commander. If you want to go hard on the damage, Nika is even going to be better commander since she's having the skill talent tree. So with infantry you're going to do a lot of damage. Here we're talking a lot of damage. It's not going to be AoE damage, it's going to be single target damage, but it's going to be crazy. Now if you invest in Nika and you have the ultimate or the awakening, when Nika Legions launches normal attack, they have 50% chance to deal damage if the target has fewer than 50% remaining. Damage factor 500. This effect can be triggered every 2 seconds. So the moment Legion drop over 50% Legion, Nika is becoming unstoppable cure. So this is even second great thing about this combo is you're going to have the big damage that can involve in crazy damage between Nika and Danfel, and in the same time you have the survivability. Now there is a skill that I don't like, um, the, this peacekeeping thing and HP bonus. I mean, I think it was only peacekeeping, but I think they managed to get also XP bonus. But in general, this skill is something that I don't like that much. The other one is 10%, 20% physical attack and march bonus dance 10%. Hero skill damage bonus 10%, counter attack damage bonus 20%. So this is also very good for the counter attack. But again, this is not Gore's Kogu. This is Nika with Danfel. So here we're going to see crazy damage, skill talent tree, great survivability, shields, and even awesome damage if the Legion go down under 50%. Now the next pair I can suggest for this hero is going to be, maybe is going to be with Gorish, and I'm going to explain why. Here we're going to go with the tank tree. Here we're looking for even greater survivability. We're going to get the skill damage, but in the same time, just we're going to get this extra. We're going to get this extra. Oh my god, where is this thing? Yeah, here we're going to get some skill damage. So we're going to do AoE, and in the same time, this physical damage taken reduction that is going to be 15%. I think this is going to be absolutely maybe the third option that you have to go. If you don't go with Magro, if you don't go with Nika, and you have Gorish, maybe this is also going to be some good team somehow, but not 100% sure. So for Danfel, I think maybe this is going to be the three choices. Maybe since most of the people are going to have Gorish like 5551 and they're going to have their Skogo awakened, maybe you can also go with Skogo. It's just going to increase the survivability, also increase the counter attack, especially when she's awakened. And she don't have some stupid spells like, for example, Goresh have. This besides Triticon Legion get 5% more attack. Now this is not stupid spell. It's just a spell that on the open field is not going to give you great value. So maybe even Skogo is going to be one idea better. Here we even have some healing. But yeah, for Danfel, I think Magro and Nika is going to be the main priority that needs this hero to be paired. And it's little surprising because again, the best synergy, I even think Nika Danfel is better synergy from Danfel or from Magro and Danfel. I just have this feeling. Let me know in the comments your personal opinion over this. But in general, this is the two heroes I think Danfel is going to have great success. Now, if you're looking for more survivability, of course, you can go with Ileana. I always I always say Eliana is a great survivability hero, giving you shield factor, also normal attack damage reduction 30%, and defense bonus 30%. In on top of that, 70% chance to receive 400 healing. So if you need some little more survivability, you can go with this lady here. But in general, yeah, I think Nika and Margot is going to be um, the best pairs for Danfel. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope you have a great day. If you want to support my work, you can become a member of my channel and get access to all membership videos and all the live streams. On top of that, you're going to also get shout out in every video I make till you have your membership.